You are most welcome. This is Libe Africa University, YouTube University. It is a university which is dealing, or which is dealing on the matters of African social studies. When we speak of African social studies, what do we mean? We mean the life, the general lifestyle of the Africans, how the Africans lived, how the Africans were uh, practicing politics and so forth, such like that. How the primitive, I don't know, should I use primitive or let me just use how the African pre-colonial societies lived. This is the Libe YouTube University. So it is a channel which deals with all topics or all programs which you will find in different universities all over the world. This is a Libe Africa University or Libe YouTube University. So it speaks of the issues on of Africans. That is, so the pre-colonial African societies had strong and political power. They were organizing themselves. They were ruling themselves without interference or integration. The pre-colonial African societies were choosing their leaders. That is a general election. They were making elections. So you can't despise the African way of their lives. That is, so they were doing general. I mean, this general election. They had election so that the societies had to get the leaders. Leaders. What were the works of the leaders among the African pre-colonial societies? Leaders were there to settle disputes. Leaders were there to organize some works, some programs in the community. Leaders were there to organize and to consolidate the ruling and the to strengthen. I mean, to strengthen the societies. So leaders were for uh, for making the people to be communal. That's why we say communalism. We say communalism. So the people were there to struggle for the better of the society, for the better of the community, for the better of the kingship. That is. So leaders in among the pre-colonial African societies were there to to organize the people, to bring them together, to harmonize some disputes, also to strengthen the army. The kingship were to consolidate the unity, peace, and harmony in the society. This this is Libe YouTube University. So for instance, in Tanzania, we have this Nyamwezi, we have the so-called uh, Hehe of Iringa, Nyamwezi of Tabora, already mentioned. We have the Nguni people who made the invasion from South Africa, from the Zulu kingdom. So all of these had strong kingship. We have this Mkwawa. Mkwawa was one of, and is still one of the popular African leader who was able, I mean, who was ready to die for the king, I mean, for his kingdom. So you can see the pre-colonial African societies had the so-called patriotism, the love of their belonging. They were just uh, there to protect their land. They were ready to die for their land. They were ready to die for their societies. We can learn many things from our four grand and grandfathers. Our grand African fathers have good thing to learn, that they were ready to die for their community. They were ready to die for their country. They were ready to die for their society. So we have also people like Mirambo, Chief Milambo.